Tally-ho, Mondo here, and welcome back to Musing with Mondo. It's been a while since I've done one, so I thought I'd do another one. And this time we're picking a subject that is a lot closer to me than Jurassic Park, horror films, and any other ones that I've done. I can't remember, my brain's gone dead. And that subject is me. I thought I'd explain myself and where I came from, my origin story as it were, to you guys, just so you can get to know me a bit more, and well, so you know, really. Well, I was born in Germany, Hanover, to a soldier and a non-soldier. I will not be using names. You know who you are, though. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Yeah, I was born in Germany in a British military hospital, so I'm not German before you start. I was born on British soil in Germany because it was a British military hospital, and because my father was in the army, I travelled a lot. So I've been to, let's have a look. I started in Germany, went to Hong Kong. That was a lovely place. I'd love to go back. We went back to Germany, and then we came to England. Basically, throughout all those years, I moved around a lot. So I didn't really... I'd make friends and then I'd have to leave them. But I know it wasn't my fault, and I know it wasn't my family's fault, but it was the fact that I was uprooted from these friends that I had made and thrown into another place to make whole new friends. Which I did manage sometimes I didn't. It was out in Hong Kong where I first got into gaming, and my first console, if I remember correctly, was the Sega Mega Drive. 32-bit I had. Not the 16, I had 32 bits. That's how cool I was. And the game was X-Men. And I absolutely adored that game. It's what got me into my love of the comics and the love of the characters. When we were living in Hong Kong, there wasn't a whole lot for me to do, really. I went to school. I was only about 3, I believe, so I didn't really do much anyway. One of my favourite memories of Hong Kong is I got stuck in a lift. I lived on the second or first story of... Well, it depends on if you're English or American. We're going English, so it's either the first or the second. If you're American, it is the second or third floor of the flat. And I got stuck in the lift. And a friend of mine's dad had to get us out using a broom. Yes, a broom handle to get us out of a lift. What can you say? Well, I got into the gaming, as I said. I used to play like my X-Men. I played all sorts then. I like 1949 kind of games, you know, where you're the plane and you fly. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hyperspace, I love that one. Then when we moved back to Germany, and I still had my 16-bit, and I got more games for it, but that was my only console back then. I was about 6 when we moved back to Germany. So I didn't really experience more games. I was more outside playing football, getting muddy. What can you say? And then we moved to England. And I remember moving to England, and we moved in. And the paper, the national paper, used to do a bingo kind of thing. And it used to get a bingo card on a Monday, on a Sunday, and have your bingo numbers. And you used to scrub out. I used to help my parents with that. But I remember my dad put in to win a Nintendo 64 in the paper. And he won. Which annoyed my mum, because my mum's had done the bingo thing for months when we lived in England. And my dad did this one thing and he won. So my second console that I ever had was the Nintendo 64. And I loved it. We got GoldenEye. I love that game. If you haven't played GoldenEye, I don't care how old you are, get hold of GoldenEye. Watch a video on YouTube of it. It is absolutely brilliant. The graphics, it was alright for the time, but now they're nothing like what we got now, but it is a fun game to play. The memories of playing it with like my little brother and just playing all the way through it kind of thing, because I love the James Bond films as well. Then we moved house while still living in England. We moved, and I remember getting the PlayStation 1, and my brother got the original, the big chunky Xbox, and I didn't really enjoy the Xbox back then. I never really PC gamed either. But I enjoyed my PlayStation. I played games like Metal Gear Solid, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. Played all them. I do remember one thing though. Metal Gear Solid, the first one on the PlayStation, that was a right pain in the backside. The whole look at the back of the case to find the code to get hold of Meryl. Jeez, that took me forever to figure out. I actually had to ask a friend that lives a couple of doors down from me. And he told me, look at the game case and turn it over. Why? Why don't games do that anymore? That was absolutely fantastic to do. Then we moved house again, sadly. And I got a PlayStation 2. Played me games, played my wrestling games, played a few shooting games. Not a whole lot. I was still a kind of an outdoorsy person. Used to do judo. Yeah, well, that's not really judo. But I enjoyed that, but I didn't really get into gaming fully until I got hold of the Xbox 360, where I was able to play online with friends. And I loved it. The whole aspect of being able to play a game and play against my friend that lived the other side of town. That's what got me into the game. The whole community of playing the game. I don't like people that swear at me in games. It annoys me. Or teabagging. That is the worst thing in the world. If somebody teabags me, that's it. I turn the game off. It annoys me too much. Then I moved out. I got my own place. This place. I got an Xbox One. I moved in with my partner, the fairy, and we got an Xbox One, and basically I love it. I don't like the PlayStation. I never got a PS3, and I don't like the look of the PlayStation 4. But I got an Xbox One, as you can see, that shoulder. I'm looking at my face here, and I'm trying to figure out. It's over there. Can you see it? It's the white one. Yeah, I got it, and I love it. Being able, as I said, playing with my friends online and doing all that stuff with them, it's just brilliant. And now I've got a PC, I thought I'd bring my love of games to the PC world, and I'd play my games on here, and I'll share it all with you. I was a bit reluctant to bring myself to record myself playing games, or even doing these, to show you my love of these games. And I thought I was pushed by my family, my friends, my loved ones into doing this, and I'm glad that they did, because I can share my love of games, my love of cosplay. I'm also a cosplayer, if I hadn't mentioned that at all in any of my videos. I love cosplay, I love anime, I love films, everything I love really to do with entertainment. So I decided to bring up this whole channel to play my games, to share my love of games for you watching, so you can enjoy my love of it and share it with you. And then I'm going to the London Film Comic Con later this year, so I can share my cosplay with you. I can share everything I see there, the people I meet, because the people that go to these things are amazing. And I just, because of these, my family, my friends, my loved ones pushing me into this, I get to meet you lot. And, well, without any further ado, I can't talk about much more of myself, because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'm glad I've got to tell you all my story. And remember, be good. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. Bye.